Would you please rise for this Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. The New Jersey Open Public Meeting Law was enacted to ensure the right of the public to have advance notice of and to attend the meetings of public bodies at which any business affecting their interest is discussed or agreed upon. In accordance with the provision of this act, the Matawan-Aberdeen Regional School District Board of Education advertised this meeting in the Asbury Park Press on December 19th, 2013, and the Star Ledger on December 20th, 2013. This notice was also sent to the municipal clerks of the Borough of Matawan in the Township of Aberdeen and the Matawan-Aberdeen Joint Free Public Library and placed on the district's website. Mr. DeGeorge, please.
Roll call. Mr. Daniels.
Here.
Dr. Delaney.
Here.
Ms. Esposito.
Here.
Ms. Gentili. Mr. Kenny.
Here.
Dr. Larchuk.
Here.
Mr. McCumber.
Here.
Ms. Martinez. Ms. Nappi. We have a quorum.
Thank you, Mr. DeGeorge. May I have a motion to accept the following minutes? February 24, regular, February 24, executive, March 10th, committee of the whole, March 10th, executive session, March 17th, special meeting. May I have a motion, please?
I make a motion.
Thank you. May I have a second?
I'll second.
Mr. DeGeorge?
Roll call vote. Dr. Delaney.
Yes.
Ms. Esposito. Mr. Kenny.
Yes.
Dr. Larchuk.
Yes.
Mr. McCumber.
Yes.
Mr. Daniels.
Yes.
Motion carries. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, I would like to believe you all came out here to hear my pearls of wisdom. I doubt it somehow. So we should get right to the chase. There are a couple of people I would like to mention, though, and you'll hear more about them later on. Adam Elliott won the National Brain Bee. Joanne Nocera is our Teacher of the Year, District Teacher of the Year. And I understand our student representative, Tim Macaleno, hit the big three, Princeton, Yale, and Harvard. And that, thankfully, concludes my president's report. Mr. Healy.
Thank you, Dr. Delaney. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, colleagues, members of our Board of Education, honored guests, and boys and girls of our Cambridge Park preschool. We have a great evening planned ahead of us, and where we will be recognizing our Cambridge Park preschool program, also recognizing Adam Elliott, Mrs. Joanne Nocera, and who's our District Teacher of the Year, and also we will be concluding my report with a presentation by our district director, our district technology coach, and that is Tiffany Lucy. So I want to begin my report by introducing the Cambridge Park principal, Mr. Wayne Spells, who will be highlighting our Cambridge Park Elementary School while recognizing some of his star pupils. Mr. Spells.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Just like the song Happy, written by Pharrell, we are happy to be here tonight. Good evening, Board of Education members, Board of Education President, Dr. Delaney, Superintendent Healy, Central Office administrators, other administrators, teachers and staff, parents, family members, community members, and public. On behalf of Cambridge Park staff, students, and administration, be happy. We are happy to be here tonight to recognize students and staff at our preschool. Please take a look around in the hallway and boardroom to see the wonderful artwork and projects students are engaged in before you leave tonight. You'll see some of the fantastic and beautiful objects that have been created by our students, and they have a lot more ahead. Students have been working all year and have made discoveries, inventions, and productive landmarks on learning opportunities afforded them as a result of this board and administration. Would Mr. Delaney, Vice President Esposito, Superintendent Healy, and Assistant Superintendent Mr. Natanagara please come to the podium to greet our students and staff members being recognized tonight. Will the following students please come up with your teacher? Mrs. Ripple, would you so kindly please escort Joshua Orisi? And Joshua's mother is here tonight with him. Joshua loves to greet everyone with a big smile and warm hello. He's a hard worker. He likes to read. He solves math problems, lending a helping hand to everyone, and is the greatest classmate and friend a classmate could have. Thank you, Joshua. Please stay here, please, okay? Next is Aiden McDermott. Aiden is here with his parents tonight, Mr. and Mrs. McDermott. Aiden, would you please come up? Aiden loves school. He's eager. He is very eager, enjoys having classroom jobs, willingness to help everyone. He is polite and friendly to his classmates and to everyone. Thank you, Aiden. Please stay up with us. Okay. Next, I would like to introduce Mrs. Mastrangelo. And her student, Salvatore Labrizzi. Sal is a great friend and a team player. He is always willing to lend a helping hand to everyone. He's always smiling. He's always a joy to have in class and loves to learn. He is such a fantastic individual, and there's so much he is going to do ahead. So look ahead for Sal and watch out. I'm going to ask Mrs. Kruzik to please come up because I believe Mrs. Rocco is not here. Mrs. Kruzik is an instructional assistant in Mrs. Rocco's class, and thank you for being here tonight. Mrs. Kruzik, I'm going to ask you to get Fiona Finneran. Fiona? Fiona is happy every day and is excited to learn. She's a wonderful friend, always shares and tries to help everyone. She's a great listener and a hard worker, a very hard worker. She is very focused and concentrated on doing her very best. She spreads her helpfulness and happiness to everyone. So thank you so much, Fiona. Okay. I see Anthony. So, Anthony, would you come up and join Mrs. Kruzik, please? Anthony loves coming to school and learning. He is a kind and patient individual, and his friends are always helpful, and he's always helpful to them. He gives great hugs, he laughs, he smiles, and he just brightens everyone's day every time you see him. Thank you, Anthony. Next, I would like for Mrs. Tara Nicolau to come up. And I would like for her to bring Michael Sansone up. Michael's parents are here tonight. Thank you for bringing him. Michael is loving and knows everyone around him, and he's often known as Michael the Motorcycle or Michael Mr. Big Guy. He is a good friend to his classmates. He works very hard. He's focused. He's funny. He likes to tease me every now and then. But he's a joy to see every day, and he's a pleasure to everyone. Thank you so much, Michael. Okay, Mrs. Anderson, would you please come up? And Mrs. Anderson, can you get Nicholas? Nicholas Natal. Nicholas is here tonight with his mother and his brothers. Nicholas is an extremely outgoing individual. He's very intelligent. He is ready to go to kindergarten. When I say ready, he is really ready to go to kindergarten. I'm told he's looking forward to it. He loves to play with his friends. He loves riding in the center and block center. Mrs. Anderson cannot be so proud of him as I am, but I'm telling you, he is a very kind and giving young individual, and we're going to miss him. Thank you so much, Nicholas. Mrs. Anderson, next we're going to have Jennifer Tran. Jennifer, please come up. Jennifer is here with her mother tonight. And I have something here for you, ladies and gentlemen. Jennifer just came to this country this summer. Knowing little English, within 2 months, she soaked up like a sponge. She has absorbed so much English and comprehension, she makes her teachers proud every day. Jennifer loves to write and creates pictures for others at home and at the writing center. Jennifer is a gifted singer who loves to perform. She likes Let It Go from the Disney movie Frozen. If we were to ask Jennifer to perform tonight, trust me, you would be delighted. Thank you so much, Jennifer. These students are our future. They're the ones that are going to take our place. They're the ones that are going to set the new millennium going forward. They are going to be the ones that do and make everything happen. So I'm so proud to have them here. Our preschool is very fortunate, and they are our future. Once again, let's give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. And I want to give our staff, our teachers and our instructional assistants a round of applause for all the wonderful and great job that they're doing. Next, I have 2 staff members that we would like to recognize here tonight. They are very dedicated and hardworking individuals. I'm telling you, they go out of their way, above and beyond what's the call of duty. I can't say enough about the things that they've done for our school in preparing and opening up the building and making sure that everything is operational. They are our custodians. We have our head custodian here tonight, Mrs. Sabatha Hamzik. Would you please come up? And Mr. Darrell Rogers. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. And I cannot go without saying we have our Teacher of the Year here tonight, Mrs. Susan Ripple, who is a wonderful, outgoing, and very loving individual that cares so much and does so much. Our staff has recognized her as our Teacher of the Year this year, and I want to thank you, Mrs. Ripple, and thank all of the staff members. So thank you once again. Okay, Mr. Healy, I'll turn it back over to you, and Mr. Lane. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Spells. We should all have a preschool attached to the place where we work, and our central office is located adjacent to the preschool, and I can tell you, and I think I speak on behalf of the administrators here, that anytime you're having a down day or a busy day or you need to be cheered up or put things into perspective in terms of what we do, you take a walk down to the preschool, and the smiles that you see from these children here, we're greeted in the same way on a daily basis. I was fortunate enough to greet your children today as they entered into school. It was one of those days, and Mr. Spells, as a principal, does that on a daily basis, and the relationship that he has and the faculty have with your children, I don't think your children could be in a better place. So thank you so much for sharing them with us. They're certainly a highlight of many of my days. So thank you.